So the name Columbina means little dove. The pronunciation is on the board. And so Columbina's history. She first came to be in, she made a mask herself in France in the 17th century, but her character appeared in the 1530s in Italy, in the text written by Accademica Intonati of Siena. But you can find her character first appearing in Plautus's comedies in the Roman times. So Columbina is a stock character, a stereotypical fictional character. She's known for her intelligence, sex appeal, and flirtatious nature. But she's a servant, but this does not stop her from being witty, saucy, and able to trick others. Columbina, compared to other characters, is also very down to earth. So her relationships with other people. Her master, Pantalone, he makes sexual advances on her, so she has to fight him off. And she uses a tambourine to push him away. And she had, in some cases, she is married to Pierrot, but normally not. Her boyfriend Harlequin is very childish, and he can't resist the ladies, so she has to kind of push him away too. She has a special relationship with Harlequin. First of all, they have the same kind of name, Arlecchina and Arlecchino. They wear the same costume sometimes, as can be seen on the board, and they have the same type of personality traits. So her costume, Columbina normally wears a losange, a multicolored losange like Arlecchino. You can see them both there. Her mask is black, just covering her eyes. And you can see many modern day masks if you go to Masquerade Ball or like that. She also has another type of outfit that she wears. It's a dress consisting of a white blue skirt and a red jacket. Her costume is normally very ragged and ripped because she's a slave. And so it is said that her mask, or her character, is normally very vain. She's always cares about her appearance and how she looks, but she has a very strong personality, and this is needed to stay in Commedia dell'Arte because it's pretty much a man's world. So she usually speaks in a Tuscan dialect. I can't do that. That's how to speak normally. She speaks in an incantatory formula, and this is pretty much where she improvises, but she has memorized lines and text. So when she thinks it's right, she says this memorized line, and then Arlecchino says his memorized line. So it's kind of in rhythm. This is pretty good collaboration. Okay, so how she walks? She walks with one knee bent and the other extended, and then she also walks with a flick of her foot, and she sways her hips. But she's very fast and nimble, so at first when I was learning this, it looked like I was limping because I was trying to do all this stuff at the same time. And so to get a feel of her character, I watched videos with her and Arlecchino, and many people have different interpretations of her, so it was hard to do it the same as them. So Lazzi, every character has their own Lazzi, and here's an example of Lazzi that she has with Arlecchino. So they're alone in her room doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. And so her master Pantalone, he knocks on the door, and she tries to hide him,
obviously.
but there's nowhere to hide, so he acts as if he's a chair, and she puts a blanket on him, and then she lets our Pantalone in, and he sits on the chair, and then he just jumps up, and he finds that Arlecchino is there. So I will do a little presentation of her. La, la, la. Hi, Columbina. Oh, isn't it so hot in here? Yeah, that's a little the presentation of her. And modern day characters of Columbina are Marge Simpson, because she's kind of sexual. You don't really see it, but she is, and she has to keep away. She has to keep away Bart and her son because they're both kind of naughty. And then you have Bags Bunny. She's also kind of like Columbina.